Hi, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. I am Adrienne Holloman. I am the founder and CEO of Discovering Treasures Life Coaches. Wanted to pop in today to continue with our series, I Am. And I can begin with I am a life coach, a life strategist. I help people connect their gifts and their talents to their purpose in order to fulfill their dreams. I like to help people unlock that gift that is within them and that they seem stuck and unable to produce. And in doing so, we started a series called I Am. And so I Am today is I am enough. When you believe that you are enough, you behave differently. Remember, as we just a short review for those who haven't joined us, when you say that I am, it's what you believe about yourself. And it is the basis for all of the things that you do. It is the basis for all of your actions, and it's the basis for how you believe and how you respond to people, how you respond to relationships, the businesses that you go into. Everything about you is based on what you believe about yourself. Hi, son. Good morning. Good to see you on here. Sorry, that was one of my sons, Kwame. Hey, baby. But I just wanted you all to know that I am enough. When you behave like and you know that you are enough, the world opens up to you. You don't measure yourself besides the next person. You're not measuring yourself up to someone else's standards. You're not going by what someone else says. You're confident in who you are. And you don't have to compare yourself. You don't have to compare yourself. The grape Kool-Aid doesn't have to compare itself to the orange Kool-Aid because they both have an audience. They both have people that enjoy either or. So they don't have to compare. They just are. And so I don't know where the Kool-Aid analogy comes from, but just know when you are enough, you walk in that thing. You are not ashamed of who you are. You're not ashamed that, I don't have this or I don't have that. You are gifted. You have gifts, you have talents, you have skills, you have abilities, you have a purpose. You were born to do something great. You were born to answer a problem and to solve a need. And so when you're in the place where you feel like you're not enough, then you don't know who you are. When you know who you are, you know that you are enough. You were gifted with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. And so you are enough. Hey Rashida, when you know who you are and your fulfilling purpose, you are unstoppable because you're not measuring yourself according to your deficits. You can always build your deficits, but you're acting on your strengths because you know that you have enough to produce what you're called to produce. You have enough to produce and to give and to do what you're called to do. And so you're never in a place of deficit. You may not have physical things today, but you've got the gifts and talents to produce them. You think of those who've made millions and they very easily will sell their millions and they'd say, well, I made $1 million business and I just sold it. And some of us would think, oh my God, how would you do that? Well, because they know they have enough to do it again. If they've made $1 million business, they can turn it over to make it another. And so they know that they're enough to get it done. What are you? Where are you today in that feeling? Do you realize that you have enough to get done everything that you're called to do? You have enough to get done everything that's in your heart to do, that you've been given dreams so that you can see where you're going. Your dreams are your roadmap so that you can see where you're going. And so when you see those dreams, when you know those dreams, and when you feel those dreams, do you know today that you have enough to produce them? Do you know that if you made millions for the company that you work for, you can't make millions for yourself? How many millions have you produced for your company? How many times have you turned over $1 million for other businesses and other entrepreneurs? And the gifting that's in your hands, you're able to use those same skills for your business, for your dreams, for your purpose. Turn over $1 million in your family. Turn over $1 million for your generations. Don't leave your generations out. You're producing millions for other people's generations, for other generations, for other families. And your generation is lacking when you have more than enough to produce what's needed for your generations. Type in type in there today, do pound I am enough. Let the world know that you are enough to get it done. There's still dreams that you have. There's still things you want to do, and you've been slacking. I'm encouraging today to step on the fact that you are enough to get it done. Don't leave it. Don't let the graveyard be the richest place that you know of, because it's full of your gifts. Don't leave anything on the table. You are enough. You have enough to get it done. You have enough to transform this world. You have enough to transform generations. You have enough to transform your communities. It's within us. We keep looking externally for a solution, for an answer, when the answer is within you. You are enough today. Thanks for joining me today. Again, I'm Adrienne Holloman. I am the founder and CEO of Discovering Treasures Life Coaches. You can follow me on Facebook, Discovering Treasures Life Coaches, or on Instagram, DT Dream Coach. Talk to you soon. And remember, I am enough. Have a great one.